Hello everybody, welcome back to Learning English is Fun. Today, we will learn more about adjectives, which is the word form 3. What are adjectives? Adjectives describe nouns or pronouns in a sentence. They help to answer questions what kind, how many, which one, and how much. The first example answers the question what kind. My brother is a wise boy. The second example answers the question how many. She has 2 phones. The third example answers the question which one. I love that Mercedes. And the last example answers the question how much. Jenny has more money in her purse than John. There are many different forms of adjectives. Here is a list of them. They are descriptive adjectives, quantitative adjectives, proper adjectives, demonstrative adjectives, possessive adjectives, interrogative adjectives, definite and indefinite adjectives, and the last one, compound adjectives. The first type, descriptive adjectives. It is a word that describes nouns and pronouns. It provides information to the nouns or pronouns it describes. It is also called qualitative adjectives. She is a wise woman. The cute kitty is sleeping. Here, you can see that the descriptive adjectives are bolded in the examples here. And it describes the noun for the first example, woman, and the second example, kitty. The second form of adjectives is quantitative adjectives. It provides information about the number of nouns or pronouns present. It belongs to the question category, how much and how many. For example, they have 2 children. Here you can see that they have the number 2 of children. It describes how many children they have. The second example, you need to train for at least 3 hours. In this example here, you can see that the number of hours that this person ought to train for is 3, and it describes how many hours the person needs to train for. The last example tells you how much money this guy has lost. He lost $10. The next form of adjectives is proper adjectives. It is the adjective form of proper nouns. It is capitalized just like proper nouns. For example, I love Apple phones. Do you like Malaysian food? Mary enjoys eating McDonald's burgers. Here, the proper adjectives are bolded in the sentences present. Here, the proper adjectives are bolded in the examples here. The next form of adjectives is demonstrative adjectives. It directly refers to something or someone. The demonstrative adjectives include these, that, these, and those. Demonstrative pronouns work alone and are not followed by a noun, but a demonstrative adjective always comes before a word or rather noun that it describes. For example, this puppy is so cute. In this case, the puppy is near to the speaker and it is in the singular form. Hence, we use these. That Mercedes is gorgeous. Here, the Mercedes is far from the speaker. Hence, we use that and not these. Also, there is only one Mercedes present and not a few. These homeless children are desperate for someone to love them. Here, the children are near to the speaker, and there are a few children and not one child. It is in the plural form. Hence, we use these. Those books are too heavy for you to carry alone. Here, the books are far from the speaker, and it is in the plural form. Hence, we use those and not these. Possessive adjectives indicates the ownership of a noun. The most commonly used possessive adjectives are my, his, her, your, our, and their. Possessive adjectives always come before a noun, while possessive pronouns do not need to. For example, her car is fabulous. His dog is missing. Have you seen my spectacles? We are moving to our new home. Here, the bolded words are the possessive adjectives. Interrogative adjectives are used for asking questions. Interrogative adjectives, which are which, what, and whose, must be followed by a noun or pronoun, while interrogative pronouns do not need to. For example, what car do you want to buy? Which puppy do you want to own as a pet? Whose book is this? The interrogative adjectives in the examples here are bolded. Definite adjectives. Definite adjectives are an adjective that introduces a noun in such a way that the noun being talked about has already been mentioned. The most common definite adjective is the. For the first example, the is used when the noun is common knowledge and because it is unique, which means there is only one type of the noun present. The champion for the Olympics this year is very young. For the second example, the is used when there is only one such noun in a specific place. The food court is next to my condominium. The last example where we use the is because the noun has already been mentioned. My friend gave me a puppy as a present, and I named the dog Ginger. What you need to watch out for when using definite adjectives is we do not use the definite adjective the when speaking about a country or a language. For example, kangaroos live in Australia and not kangaroos live in the Australia. Naomi speaks Japanese and not Naomi speaks the Japanese. Also, the can be used with both singular and plural nouns. For example, I saw the cat roaming around here and the dogs love to chase it. The shark always gobble up the fish quickly. Indefinite adjectives introduce a noun that has not yet been mentioned before. The most common indefinite adjectives are a and an. For example, my friend gave me a puppy. Jenny bought an apple. a and an can only be used with singular nouns and not plural nouns. For example, a puppy is sleeping and not a puppies are sleeping. A baby is born to her and not a babies are born to her. Compound adjectives is a group of combined words that describe a noun. The words are separated by a hyphen or joined together by a quotation mark. For example, the 6-year-old boy is crying for his mother. Jenny shot John a sarcastic, "That's great" look. The last part of this video is talking about degree of adjectives. There are 3 degrees of adjectives: positive, comparative, and superlative. Do note that these degrees are applicable only for descriptive adjectives. The first example is about positive degree. Mercedes is a good car. The second example is about the comparative degree. Mercedes is a better car than that one. And the last example is about the superlative degree. Mercedes is the best car. And we have come to my citations. Thank you so much for coming to my channel today. I hope you have learned something new about adjectives today. Do keep in touch with this channel for more new videos. Bye bye and see you!